Hello guys. So first I'm going to start off with my brows. I'm using the NYX brow gel. I believe it is in the dark brown color. And I'm just using a angled brush and to line my brows and then fill them in. I have to take a sip of water. Then I follow up with the Anastasia Brow Wiz. And just to make like the hairs look a little bit natural, I use that to fill them in. Just so my brows aren't like crazy dark.
Blend. Blend for dear life. No, but seriously, blend those brows because harsh lines like that right there, it's not cute. Blend your brows.
So yeah, you can see I'm very serious about blending these brows. So now I'm just blending, 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 blending.
I like my brows to be like natural and then bam. Like not natural, but still look good. That makes sense? I think so.
So now I am just covering up my dark circles under my eyes with that NYX palette with that orange color just to get rid of the dark spots. Usually I just do it around my mouth, under my eyes, and sometimes on my eyelid. And most of the time I use my finger or a beauty blender to blend all that out. Now I'm using that cover what is it called? Okay, I can't think of the name, but I just covered up my red spots. And now I'm following up with the foundation, Maybelline Fit Me. It is like literally the cheapest, best foundation I have found. Usually I use MAC, but this stuff for $7, it's a win. It's a yes for me, dog. And then I'm just blending all of that out. I'm using a Equal Tools brush, and then I'm going to follow up with a little concealer to highlight. And that is my Mario Badskill. Not sure how to pronounce it, but I just put that on my face because that concealer dries really, really fast. And I was trying to use a sponge, but it wasn't working. So I just went in with the brush that I used for my foundation to blend all that out. So now I'm going to use that dark color that's in that NYX palette to contour those cheeks, my nose, and my forehead. And then I'm going to use another, that's a Real Techniques brush, and I'm using that to blend it out. Then I'm using this little ELF brush. It's like $1 from Target to do my nose because I had to get something a little bit more slim. So blend, 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 blend. I could have blended a little bit better, but it still looks good. So whatever. So now I'm using my Midnight Banana Powder to set my highlight. I'm going to put that on my cheeks, my forehead, my nose, I believe my chin. Just anywhere that I put my concealer to highlight, I'm putting that powder. And then I'm going to brush it all away with a Real Techniques brush after I get my sip of water, my lemon water, if anyone wants to know. And then I'm going to use that NYX palette again to highlight my brows. And so now I'm going to go in, once I finish my brows, with my MAC dark powder to just pretty much get everything going, like blend everything in together to set the rest of that foundation that didn't get the Ben Nye powder. And if they live right next, then I bet they know my name in a minute. Let me feed by the sweat. I promise I'll keep your body dripping. Alright, so after that quick dance break, I'm now putting on this blush. I'll link what it is below because I have no clue. I found it at Ulta. It was the perfect color because I hate to look like too peachy. Then I'm going over with my Forever 21 contour palette just to darken those cheekbones, give it a little bit more depth. Then I'm going to go in with the highlight from a BH Cosmetic palette. I can't remember the name, but it's a YouTube star collab with them. And then I'm going to put one of those golden shadows on my eyelid from that same palette. Now I'm using my Morphe palette to put a little transition color in there. And then I'm going to go follow up with a darker color. Just zooming in for you guys. I'm going to follow up with a darker color from the same Morphe palette. Because that was not to my liking. I wanted it to be a little bit darker. I didn't want it to look like I tried too hard, but I didn't want it to look like I didn't try enough. Catch my drift? So after I blend, 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 blend until you can't blend anymore. You can never overblend. So I'm going to use one of those lighter colors to set the concealer I put under my brows. I'm going to use one of those lighter colors to put in my corner of my eye, like the tear duct area. And I'm also going to put that under my brow to give it a little highlight. And now it is time to put some eyeliner on. Now, those that know me know that whatever I do, I always have a wing liner. I cannot just stop at the eye. I have to take it out. I don't know why. I just have to. I can't help it. So I've already put my lashes on after I wing those lines. And I'm going to use one of those colors from that BH Cosmetics palette just to put under my eye. Just so I don't look like, too golden, if that makes any sense. Put a little mascara on to blend my real lash. So now I'm going in with a MAC lip liner. I can't remember the color, so I will link it below. And I'm also going to follow up with MAC Rebel. I have a love-hate relationship with this lipstick because I wish it could be darker, and then I wish that I would have gotten the matte. The matte probably looks sick.
Very, very irritating. You. So, I just wanted to say thank you guys for tuning in and watching my video. You should subscribe. I'm going to be more consistent with my videos. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them below in the comment section. I have all like my social medias in the description. I have all the products I used, and thank you. I really appreciate it.